the basic things that brings me into this work is a fundamental belief that human beings are beautiful, brilliant, powerful, and a wonderful gift to this planet, and it's about time that we began to shed some of the shit and start living up to that. So we have cake and fruit salad, and there's bowls. There you go, get a load of that. What? Yes! I have something decent to carry my computer in, are you kidding me? My name's Tim Merry. I live in the Shire, which is where we're located right now, in Carlton, Nova Scotia. I'm a host, a slam poet, steward of the Shire. Thank you, guys. That's super.
My name is Phil Cass. I live in Columbus, Ohio. My day job is as CEO of the Columbus Medical Association and Foundation. I brought a proposal to them back in 2005 to fund the first art of hosting training in Columbus with community leaders, which was actually a pretty big stretch for a healthcare foundation. Almost everything else that we funded, it would be very clear to you that this is a healthcare grant that we've made.
This is not the time to live in fear anymore of who we are or how powerful we are. So we don't really know how to do this one perfectly, but it's just fun to do, right? Yeah. I always thought I had to stay. I'd be letting people down if I went away. So I think that the constant barrage of information that we receive from media, from government, the green movement, and that's telling us we're bad, it's just a belief system. I don't even think it's fucking real. It's just something that we hold in our heads and then manifest. So the question becomes, how do we live here with maximum positive impact? How can every single thing that we do be done in such a way that it is a gift to the people and planet and land and animals around us, you know? This is not the time to live in fear anymore of who we are or how powerful we are.
What we have tried to polish in these practices that we call so far the art of hosting is really the inner human quality and care of the people who host the conversation. When we named this many years ago, we named it art because that's something you can always explore deeper. It's not mechanistic. Hosting because the kindness within our hearts, the humanity within us, we just love to host other people.
Everybody has this feeling of, wow, something is here, something is important. It has many qualities, from being very intimate, but also very leading to good, wise action.
In an open space session, there were about 5 major questions posed. One was a question about wealth distribution in our community. One was a question about education in our community. One was a question about violence in the community. And one of the questions was, could our community find a way to create affordable and sustainable healthcare for all?
I'm working with the First Nations, Métis, and urban communities, urban Aboriginal communities of Vancouver Island for the last 5 or 6 years now.
The work of the Commission is to look at the residential school experience, which, you know, was incredibly traumatic and painful.
British Columbia, actually the island I work on, there are communities that have the highest rate of Indigenous youth suicide in the world.
Beginning to realize was that reconciliation is a process that brings individuals into a field with one another so that we can together generate the new paradigm.
We need everything we can get to get ourselves into conversations with those who we would consider our enemies, those who we consider not on the same path.
When we pay attention to relationships, the quality of the stuff we're doing or making or building together improves.
The magic is the magic that human beings have when they care, or when they will talk to each other from their heart, when we have the courage to be intimate with each other, with ourselves. The art of hosting asks us to embark on a journey together where we can sustain the anxiety and sustain the ambiguity of not necessarily knowing where we're going. The magic is the magic of love.
Be in the present, however you can be, but be here now. This is where we can solve the problems, not in our dreams and in our remembrances.
My own experience is, once I've chosen, that path of possibility, it's very hard to put it back in the bottle.
Whatever intelligence and wisdom is in this group of people or in this organization, that it can come out and that it becomes visible to themselves.
What feel like I'm uncovering in myself is this sense of unconditional unconditional love for myself and for other people.
To see the humanity and the brilliance in yourself and in each other. And if you can't see it, then look closer.
If I could live with that level of just unconditional welcome and love for whoever I meet and engage with and have the privilege of being in relationship with, like, I feel like I feel like I'd feel happy. If that was it, you know, I'd feel happy.